Today we'll cover how to make money with AI with Master Affiliate Profits, also known as MAP. So how can you use AI to transform your business and have success with MAP? So as you know, artificial intelligence is a powerful tool that can give you the edge with affiliate marketing with Master Affiliate Profits. Helps you create content faster, smarter, with less effort. From crafting headlines to writing scripts and generating visuals, AI makes it easier to connect with your audience and rake in profits. So for those people that are just getting started, you just have to realize building a business, it has different ways. First of all, you could reach out to people cold. You can go ahead and reach out to people warm, like people that you know. But if you don't want to do any of that, you go ahead and use advertising. That's the paid approach. And if you don't have money to advertise, or if you want to use organic strategies, then you create content. So again, if you are on a tight budget, one of the most popular ways here is to create content, and AI can help you do that and much more. The first step is to get people into your content, and you do that by creating attention-grabbing headlines. Kind of like a subject line in an email, you want to be able to stand out to get that person to click on your article or click on your video and watch it. So that's the first step, and it has to be engaging. And all you have to do is provide a brief description of MAP into whatever AI tool you're using. It could be ChatGPT, it could be Claude, I use Poe.com, and then you could have it suggest some headlines. You could also give it some deeper context. You could say, my target audience consists of these types of people, and this is my experience, and I want you to provide it based on this criteria. And if you're wondering about a description, I said brief, but if you are using a modern AI tool, I was going to say LLM, but if you're going to use a modern tool, it could be ChatGPT. You could even put a link to Master Affiliate Profits, and it'll have a good idea of what it's about. And then that could save you a whole bunch of time by giving you some headline suggestions. Next step is to create high converting content, such as scripts for videos, ads, emails. You could even do it for blog posts. With just a few prompts, ChatGPT can generate scripts tailored to MAP's benefits like lifetime commissions and built-in traffic. So if you've already put in the URL into ChatGPT, it has an idea of what MAP is all about, especially if you have your ChatGPT memory turned on so it recalls what you've done in the past, or if you are in the same conversation, the same chat, it'll have a recollection of what MAP is all about. So you could say, write about this specific topic of MAP, and it will provide you with some content. You could even say, write me an audio script or video script or an ad, and specify how many words you want. It may not be extremely accurate, but it'll be close. And then if you're doing paid ads or emails, you can go ahead and create multiple versions, especially if you're doing something called A/B split testing. But if you're just starting out, you just need one version, and you just have to make sure that you are consistently creating content. That is the key to all this. You have to be consistent. You have to do this over time. It's not just a one-shot deal. Creating visuals with AI. Nowadays, you have tools like Microsoft Designer and Canva where you can create stunning thumbnails. It's actually pretty simple. Now that you have these tools, you can even go to ChatGPT and create prompts. And you could say, go ahead and create me 3 to 5 ideas about for thumbnails for my content that you just wrote. Something like that. And it will provide you with some ideas. And you could say even more specific details, make sure that you create a prompt for an image for my YouTube thumbnail. And it'll provide you with some good ideas. Developing content ideas. AI can be used for some intense brainstorming. And if you want to use it to generate a whole bunch of ideas, it's very easy. So again, you could start off with a map homepage, copy that content or use the URL, the link, and say, go ahead and create me some ideas for this, whether it's a video or a blog or social media post. You could tell it to give you 10 ideas. Another way that I work with this is to give me some buckets of content. So like categories or YouTube playlists. I could say, I'm creating a brand new YouTube channel on Master Affiliate Profits. Can you give me 10 playlist ideas, and it'll provide you with those ideas. Or if you're creating a blog, give me 10 categories for my blog. And then from there, you could actually generate a whole bunch of ideas within each bucket or category. Producing voiceovers with AI. If you don't want to record your voice, you could create scripts, you could record it on Audacity, but if you don't want to do that, you could go ahead and use tools like 11 Labs. 11 Labs is a very popular tool. It's paid, and you put in your script and it will use other voices using AI, or you could clone your own voice by uploading your voice. What I've done in the past is I've used Audacity. I've exported my script, my voiceover into an MP3, and then uploaded that into 11 Labs to clone my voice. It may not be perfect, but it's good for people that don't want to use their own voice or don't want to record their voice live or whatever. You could use that for faceless videos and much more. AI-powered marketing strategies. You could have it analyze trends, suggest strategies, and you could do a bunch of research. I use two tools primarily for this, which are Perplexity AI and then also Google Gemini. Just about anybody that has access to Google, especially through Gmail, you can go ahead and go to Google Gemini. I believe it's gemini.google.com. And the great thing about Google is that it's able to do deep research across a lot of its assets, including YouTube. Also, they own Google Trends. So there's a lot of research that you could do using Google Gemini. And also I use Perplexity. So you could use those tools. A lot of the modern AI tools nowadays, they have deep research. They try to copy DeepSeek. And so there's a lot of power in doing in-depth research. And you could see how it does its reasoning. These are kind of like reasoning types of chat systems. And so you'll see how it actually conducts its research. And it's very advanced. I was getting by without reasoning, but there's a lot of things you could do with more fine-tuned, fine-grained research. So after you learn all this, you just got to take action. Both of these can work together, AI, map. And to me, especially if you're just getting started, it's most of everything that you need to actually create a money-making venture. You could, of course, learn all the details about map, and that will help generate more ideas, especially for content. Go through maps training. And then from there, you could pump in the ideas into ChatGPT to create more unique ideas for you to create content on. And AI can help you with all that content, it helps you save time, and it can help you make a bunch of money. And so start using them today. And one of the things I want to talk about is that I help people get started with Map, especially with my bonuses. I've offered over 4 different bonuses since Map has started and launched. And so there are different things, whatever I'm offering at the time, you'll be able to see a link to my bonuses, typically in my description or on my blog. So right now, if you want to learn how to generate income the simple way, go ahead and check out this PDF that I'm offering in my description, and you'll learn a lot about Map and then also about my bonuses, and then go from there. So this is Charles Draven. I want to thank you for watching this video, and take care.